Hey, good evening, everyone. You know, warm stuff today. Looks like we're going to continue with this trend as we get into the next several days. Finally cooling down, but still above average as we progress into the rest of the 7-day forecast. I can't wait to show you this. We're going to start you off, though, right here on Titan Radar. Not much to discuss when it comes to rainfall, but there is a lot of fog out about those areas of North Florida, South Georgia, and into Alabama. So do be careful on these roads tonight, continuing into tomorrow late morning. Looks like not until about 10 o'clock that we're really going to see this fog lift out there. Temperatures are going to continue to be on the warmer side. 62 in Tallahassee. That's about it. 68 degrees in Bainbridge, 62 in both Perry and into Valdosta, 60 degrees, and that's actually one of our cooler locations in Cross City. Off to the west, 68 degrees in Mariana, 67 Dothan, Alabama. Temperatures will continue to drop, but we'll be featuring anywhere between the low 50s all the way up to around the upper 50s, well above average for this time of year. And we're going to continue with this progress. The reason why is because of warm, moist air filtering in from the Gulf of Mexico. That's really helping us out, creating a lot of cloud cover throughout North Florida and South Georgia and Alabama. And that's acting like a blanket to keep in all of that warm air, not letting it escape. And what usually would take its place would be cooler sinking air. We don't have that. That's not the case. A lot of moisture within the mid and upper levels. It's all associated with a frontal boundary system, but also a couple of low pressure systems trying to grab onto that cold front. And that's really going to help us out in filtering much more moisture as we progress into the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, tomorrow afternoon, you really don't have to worry about any type of rainfall. We'll see a lot of cloud cover out there, but the drizzling and the light shower activity really won't be associated with us until we get into around Monday morning. And yes, it will be light showers and perhaps some moderate rainfall. When it comes to thunderstorm activity, it's going to be very difficult to get there. We're just not seeing a whole lot of energy just yet to see some isolated thunderstorm activity. By Wednesday, different story. This is a slow-moving front, so we're going to be seeing shower chances for quite some time in the 7-day outlook. Beach and boating forecast, possible coastal rainfall to our extreme western coastal areas. The rest of us, Apalachicola and eastward, you really don't have to worry about the rainfall. Winds coming out of the south, 5 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Bay and inland areas, a moderate chop, and we'll hold to that as we progress throughout the day into the overnight period. Tonight's forecast, 58 degrees. Warm stuff here across Leon County. Patchy fog, so again, watch out for that. Low beams instead of those high beams if you're having that late evening commute continuing into the morning period. Tomorrow afternoon, increasing to around 80 degrees. Warm out there. Moisture still flowing in. We've got partly cloudy skies out there, plenty of moisture, so it's going to feel muggy. You could actually tack on a heat index. You'll have a feel-like temperature with those 80-degree marks around 83 degrees. So very warm stuff out and about the Big Bend and southern Georgia areas. 7-day forecast. Yeah, we're holding strong to those rain chances, and the temperatures really don't drop significantly until we get into around Friday of the next business week. But we're still featuring only the mid-60s in the forecast, and we're supposed to be around 62, 63 degrees for this time of year for the high temperatures, and your lows are supposed to be in the upper 30s. Do you see any out there? I don't think so. Anywhere between the upper 50s and low 40s as we make it into the next weekend. So more like spring conditions here across the Big Bend. But it does look like, climatologically speaking, the next week we're starting to cool down significantly back into average temperatures. We'll continue to monitor that.
Okay, well, sounds good. And just real quick, I just want to know, we're 12 days into the new year. How's your resolutions?
It's actually going better. I've got a diet going on now, and I'm doing, let's see, I'm doing crunches and stuff every time I go into the garage. I have to go back into the house. I got to do 5 crunches before I enter the house again. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Good. Glad to hear it. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Your winning lotto numbers and sports is ahead.